cuba. Sebab coding ni adalah masa depan kita. Kalau kita tengok kat dalam phone kita yang saya pegang sekarang ni pun sangat banyak coding yang kita kena belajar.
Betul.
So awak semua percayalah, STEM ni sangat-sangat meluas dan coding merupakan salah satu sektor yang patut kita cuba sebenarnya. Yes, betul tu.
Sejajarlah dengan gagasan STEM tu sendiri.
Yes, benar.
Okay,
and
alright.
selepas tu apa kita ada, Syaril?
Okay, pukul 2 hingga 3 petang kita ada lagi workshop. Banyak workshop hari ni sebenarnya. Tak terkira lah workshop dia.
Saya excited sebenarnya untuk join workshop yang ada
join
ni.
Memang rugi gila lah. Tapi kalau tak nak join pun, stay on this live. Kita akan stream sampai 3 petang.
Betul.
Dan jangan lupa, sekali lagi saya nak cakap, like, komen dan share Facebook
Share.
Malaysia.
Share benda ni semua dekat kawan-kawan, dekat makcik-makcik, pakcik-pakcik, atuk nenek semua. Hantar.
Geng-geng bawang semua hantar.
Yes, betul tu.
Bawang pasal ni menarik
bawang
event ni sebenarnya.
Yes, benda-benda baik kita kena sebar-sebarkan.
Sebarkan seperti
fitnah. Tak boleh macam tu.
Okay. Alright. Okay, kita back to the main content kita, itinerary kita. So, pukul 2 sampai 3 petang pun kita akan ada workshop ketiga, iaitu berkenaan GOPZ Strategy Game Workshop.
Yes.
GOPZ tu apa ya, saya pun tak tahu. So nanti kalau anda semua nak tahu, kita kena nantikan,
like, share dan tengok dekat kita punya Facebook.
Yes,
dekat situ
betul.
akan kita orang share segala informasi-informasi menarik kepada awak-awak semua yang berada di depan kaca TV.
Yes, betul.
Okay, yang paling best kali ni, which is satu benda yang memang kita looking forward, iaitu pada pukul 3 hingga pukul 5 kita akan ada debate and webinar session.
Debate?
Debate.
Debate. Menarik.
Benda ni sangat menarik sebab apa benda yang akan didiscuss, akan dibincangkan adalah renewable energy option for the nation.
Wow.
The my nation. Wow. So kat sini kita akan tahu macam mana kita nak preserve kita punya energy. Sebab sekarang ni kita tengoklah, kita banyak perkara-perkara yang macam kita boleh renewable,
boleh
direnewkan dan kita boleh guna benda tu semula.
Dan benda ni pun didebatkan ya. Jangan ingat budak law saja yang pandai, budak engineer ni pun pandai berdebat tau. Okay.
So dan kita juga ada invitation, iaitu 5 presenter dan juga 20 audience. So sebenarnya dia boleh ramai, tapi disebabkan faktor COVID-19 sekarang ni, kita menrestrictkan mengikut SOP.
Yes, betul.
So SOP tu kita perlu ikutlah sebab itu adalah apa yang diminta oleh kerajaan.
Itulah orang kata kita kena adapt dengan norma baharu.
Ya, benar.
Yes,
norma baharu ni sangat bagus. So that's why awak-awak semua yang mungkin tak dapat datang ke kita punya aktiviti
Makerspace ni pun, kalau tak dapat datang tak apa. Kita orang tak sedih pun sebab korang memang boleh tengok dekat
korang
sini
boleh
juga.
nampak muka kami daripada sini, dekat kaca TV, dekat telefon, dekat komputer. So from our live streaming juga, iaitu MMU Malaysia, dekat Facebook page MMU Malaysia, dan juga Stand for All Makerspace.
Stand for All Makerspace.
So pada semua yang mungkin nak mengeja dia pun boleh juga, iaitu STEM 4, iaitu 4,
bukan FOUR ya. All ALL,
dan juga Makerspace MAKERSPACE.
Betul. Maker, pembuat, space, ruang. Makerspace gitu.
So sekarang ni kita akan pergi ke main event kita, iaitu yang pertama, preview of MSN 2020 Mini Carnival Series 1
Magic of Sains. Silakan.
Di Stand for All Makerspace, Taman Mall, USJ. Bersama-sama dengan saya atas di pagi yang bermulia ini, kita ada wakil-wakil daripada agensi-agensi dan juga institusi yang menyokong penuh program ini, bersama dengan wakil-wakil dari industri dan juga universiti yang lain. Saya Rahmat Syazi, merupakan salah seorang daripada pengarah di pusat ini, di Stand for All Makerspace ini, dan sebelum itu saya nak diperkenalkanlah secara ringkasnya VIP yang sudi bersama kita pagi ini. Pertamanya yang di sebelah kiri saya ialah Encik Ezwan Sowaji, penolong pengarah daripada bahagian komunikasi strategik SEDA ataupun Sustainable Energy Development Agency. di sebelahnya kita ada VIP kedua, orangnya kacak lagi, kan? Profesor IR Dr. Hairul Azhar Abdul Rashid, Vice President Penyelidikan dan juga Industri dan Inovasi MMU, ya, Multimedia University. Dan yang di ujung sekali, orangnya handsome walaupun ialah banyak pengalaman yang terkongsi. Ini guru saya sebenarnya, okay? Guru inovasi saya. Saya perkenalkan Encik Ramesh selaku pengarah Pusat STEM for All Makerspace dan juga Sekretari ataupun setiausaha untuk MAKRI, ya, Malaysia Association for Creativity and Innovation. Tanpa melengahkan masa, saya nak menjemput wakil kita daripada SEDAI, Sustainable Energy Development Agency, Encik Ezwan Suhaji, untuk memberikan sepatah dua kata halu-haluan. Dipersilakan.
Okey, terima kasih Doktor. Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi kepada semua yang hadir ni lah, cikgu-cikgu, tuan-tuan semua, dan juga yang di dalam TikTok ini daripada yang juga yang streaming daripada online lah. So saya kenalkan diri saya Ezwan bin Suhaji daripada Negara Malaysia, Sustainable Energy Development Authority. SEDA, bagi yang tak tahu lagi, yang baru dengar SEDA ni adalah dia ditubuhkan pada 2011 dan kami adalah badan penganut di bawah Kementerian Kementerian Tenaga dan Sumber Asli. So brief sikit lah pasal SEDA ni. So SEDA ni ditanggungjawabkan untuk mentadbir dan mengurus hal tenaga lestari di Malaysia ni lah. So dan juga mempromosi hal tenaga lestari ni untuk orang ramai lah, untuk tahu, menggalakkan awareness lah. So SEDA, dulu kita di bawah, masa di itu bukan dulu kita di bawah kementerian lain lah. Sekarang ni kita dah berpindah kepada Kementerian Kisah ni. Okey. Dan kita juga ada antara program-program yang kita jalankan yang kita bawa oleh SEDA adalah engineering, energy metering. Kita juga ada program-program yang macam training untuk kecekapan tenaga, energy efficiency, dan juga pemasangan solar lah. So basically pasal SEDA, kami bertempat di Putrajaya. So dan hari ini kita akan SEDA ni kita akan memulakan program Minggu Sains Negara ni peringkat Selangor lah. So Minggu Sains Negara ni actually dia adalah dia adalah program di bawah Kementerian Universiti, iaitu Kementerian Sains, Sains, Teknologi dan Inovatif. Tapi kita berkolaborasi dengan kementerian lain lah. So kita bawah Sains juga. So dan program Minggu Sains Negara ni dijalankan tahunan lah. Dan kali ini dia dijalankan bukan sahaja di Selangor, dia serentak di 10 negara. Dan SEDA ini merupakan kali kedua lah SEDA diberi peluang untuk menjayakan program Sains Negara peringkat Selangor. Dan tahun lepas kita dah buat di DAS di pusat di Shah Alam. Kita mendapat sebutan lebih kurang 50,000 lah penyertaan. Dan tahun ni disebabkan dengan COVID ni, kita kena ubah sikit kaedah tu lah pada online lah. Dan kita cuba dalam untuk mendapatkan jumlah yang tinggi juga lah daripada digital. InsyaAllah. Dan program ni dijangkakan akan bersambungan sehingga pada bulan November, akhir November macam tu lah. Sepatutnya kita nak start awal pada April, tapi sebabkan PKP dan semua, so kita start agak lambat sikit lah. So bulan 9 ni baru nak start. Dan banyak juga lah apa aktiviti yang menarik yang kita akan kita bawa di Minggu Sains Negara kali ini lah, seperti DIY, STEM DIY program. Jadi kita ada online debate pasal renewable energy. Kita ada VR punya exploration virtual, dan ada banyak juga competition yang untuk menggalakkan renewable energy dan juga sains. So kita ingin mengucapkan terima kasih lah pada pihak-pihak yang betul-betul lumut seperti rakan strategik seperti Makri dan juga rakan custom untuk menjayakan program ni lah. So berharap program ini berjalan dengan lancar dan dapat menimba ilmu yang lebih manfaat lah. So, kita semua.
Alhamdulillah. Baik, terima kasih banyak Encik Azwan atas perkongsian tersebut dan ucapan alu-aluan itu. Dan maafkan saya sebab saya tersilap tadi, badan berkanun, authority ya, bukan agensi ya. Maksudnya kalau anda semua nak jual balik elektrik, PV, solar cell atas bumbung tu, inilah orang dia yang akan boleh bantu.
Itu di bawah program kita panggil Net Energy Metering lah.
Net Energy Metering ya. Kawan saya pasang, tiap bulan dia dapat RM200 balik.
Oh, okay.
Baik. Seterusnya saya nak berkongsi dengan tuan-tuan dan puan sekalian saya maaf. Rakan baik saya. Ya, rakan baik saya dan insya-Allah selepas ini Profesor akan menjadi rakan baik tuan-tuan dan puan sekalian. Dengan itu saya ingin menjemput Profesor yang insya-Allah tak asing kepada kita untuk menceritakan kepada tuan-tuan, puan-puan, ibu bapa yang berada di atas talian sana, kenapa aktiviti yang kita jalankan ini sangat penting, bukan saja untuk pendidikan anak-anak tetapi juga untuk tuan-tuan puan-puan sendiri dan juga ekosistem pembangunan sosio-ekonomi negara kita. Ya. Dengan itu, tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, saya ingin menjemput Profesor IR Dr. Hairul Azhar Abdul Rashid, Vice President of Research and Innovation of MMU, to actually deliver his particular talk snippet as to why STEM is important to Industry 4.0.
Okay, terima kasih. Thank you, Dr. Rahmat. An old friend, very old friend, old acquaintance. We went to UK together for a bachelor's degree. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone, especially to the organisers, to all the participants into this Minggu Sains Negara for Selangor. I think without all your support, this wouldn't be materialized. So I'd like to say thank you to the organisers for inviting me to share a few things, a few thoughts regarding STEM education, pendidikan sains, and also how this is relevant to Industry 4.0. I think there's been a lot of talk about Industry 4.0. And I think now that we are celebrating science and STEM, I think it becomes even more important and relevant. Just maybe before I kick off with the presentation, I've not been to this STEM for All Makerspace. I think I went in and literally in my mind I went bonkers, honestly. Because I'll tell you a bit of the story later, but just a quick snippet. I come from a family of teachers. Both my parents were teachers. My dad was a maths teacher and my mother was a science, a biology teacher. So earlier on, they always drill us, do your maths homework, go with her to the lab, see how she prepares, her experiments. I think those were the days when I got inspired, to take up STEM, and I'm an engineer by training. And in those days, of course, we don't have makerspace like this, So we would play with little things that we have at home. Mix your vinegar and make your little volcano sand, see how it flows out. That was just. And if we had this back then, I think I would sleep in the center, honestly. Okay, so let me go straight to a quick presentation on this. Probably I don't have to dive in too deep to everyone. As they say, preaching the converted usually difficult, to be all there, But for the benefit of the others, we've been talking about Industrial Revolution. And it's the fourth because there has been obviously first, second, and third. So in the industry, there has been a few major changes, major shifts, as we say. And in the first, we had used steam engine, to work and make mechanization in the industry. And then in Industry 2.0 there was electricity to support mechanization, manufacturing, yeah. And Industry 3.0, which is not too long ago, where the advent of using computers and automation came in. And today we have Industry 4.0. They say it's a cyber-physical system centered around technologies like artificial intelligence, robotics, connectivity, AR, augmented reality, and so on and so forth. So what I'd like to say at this point, because we are in a STEM punya forum, probably one would say, I'm not working in the manufacturing sector per se, why does IR 4.0 concern me? But I think what we need to realize is that over time, there's always a spillover from the industry into our daily lives. Okay? So when steam engine was there for helping out in manufacturing, the steam engine affected our lives. This story from my father. My great grandfather had a steam call it steamroller kan? So he had so he was a steamroller, but of course he wasn't using steam lah. But the name was kept on as steamroller. But that is just to say that steam engine was used in the industry, but it spilled over into our daily life, and steamroller is a good example. So same thing in electricity when it was used for industry. Then later on we had street lights, we had electricity in our homes. So what we see in the industry 4.0, AI, 5G connectivity, your drones and your robots, eventually it will spill over and it will have impact in our lives. And I think we all see that already. My best example, I guess, would be Google Map, for example, or people use Waze. I don't know how to get home from work these days without Google Map. I'm exaggerating, but it's already a habit. So you log on to things like Google Map. I'm not a promoter of Google, and Google doesn't pay me. But I'm just saying that there's AI involved in Google Map. It helps you get to where you want to go fast, safe, avoiding traffic jams, avoiding tolls if you set it as such. So the point I'm making here is that Industry 4.0, originally it's in the industry, but eventually it will come out into and affect our lives. It has already, in many ways. And behind Industry 4.0 is STEM, and that is without a doubt the science that goes into the sensors, the technology that pulls all the science together to make it into a system, the engineering that pulls all the connectivity, the automation, and the maths for optimization. So I probably don't have time to go into details, but I would definitely say that moving forward for any country, any society, and if we are serious about Industry 4.0, STEM is, without a doubt, something very, very crucial. Lecturers kan kena tunjuk diagram. So I think this is a simple diagram which I got off the net, written by one Dr. Sahin from Turkey. I think he has a nice model just to show how Industry 4.0 can be fostered, and STEM education is a key element there. Of course, it's not the only, because we also need to educate our young ones with all the necessary skills, being creative, having the qualities to have good teamwork capabilities, etc. But STEM education definitely is a key element. So I think I don't have to further illustrate why Industry 4.0 is important and why STEM education is important. But I think because I'm talking to a crowd that have already is already convinced about Industry 4.0, and also convinced how STEM plays a role, I just like to encourage, and maybe you can spread this word around, just to relate to my own sort of experience. As I mentioned earlier, I come from, both my parents are teachers, so I got sort of encouragement, exposure to STEM earlier on. Was a photo on the right back in '94 when I went to UK for my bachelor's degree. My dad's retired now, obviously, and I'm old. So my dad is now 79. Was a maths teacher. My mom was a biology teacher. So I'm just saying that from that early exposure, there was encouragement. Of course, there are days which I hate. Sometimes I would say use the word hate, but when they say no, go do your homework, don't watch TV again. So, but it pays off, It's something definitely I'm truly indebted to my parents. And the spirit of experimenting, wanting to do research, and just to share one that we in MMU started to spin off our research into companies that can commercialize. And one of because I come from engineering, the area that I work on is fiber optics, and the company that we spun off looks into applications of fiber optics in healthcare, in particular radiation dosimetry. Yeah. So I think this is another angle that I wanted to say. Of course, it's good to push passion in STEM, but I think we should also paint a picture for scientists and future engineers that you can really change the world. You can make a change. You can commercialize your outcome of your research, of your passion, and you don't really have to be just working for someone as an engineer or a scientist. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. I guess it just adds a bit of excitement, to say how I can go out there and really introduce my technology and make people's lives change. And I happened to meet this very young man, full of energy. I think it's something even inspired me, honestly. His name is Hazik, and he's the young man behind Reka Studios. I think probably 3-4 years ago there was a lot of viral about autonomous vehicle. So he and his team was behind this. And interestingly, he had gone to Cambridge for his degree, got a job with Google in his second year, so quit Cambridge. So I told him it's actually a status, this dropout is for technology is a status.
For the testimony.
Testimony, CV. I dropped out from Cambridge, I can't do that. So he went to Google and came back after 4 or 5 years, I think, to have a startup in Malaysia. He made it a point. He wanted to create something back home in Malaysia. So he has a team of scientists, engineers working on data analytics, IR, basically all the IR 4.0 stuff. And he has a prototype. That's the photo of the prototype. It's coverage by Paul Tan. I think some of you were into cars and whatnot. It was paultan.org. So I had coffee with him. He was bursting with energy. So many ideas. So I'm just saying that we should bring out all these gems and get them to share with the young kids and get them inspired. So I think I'm done. In conclusion, just to say that IR 4.0 is here. I think in Japan they're talking about Society 5.0. I don't have time to go into it, but it's something definitely worth exploring into, and full steam ahead, full STEM ahead. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Rahman.
Thank you very much, Prof. Airul. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a snippet and painting the picture as to why STEM education is actually essential to actually help us further the economy, further the development of our society for the growth of the country. Yeah, in essence, untuk kemakmuran semua lah. That was previous tagline. Right. So, if you're interested, if your kid and you have kids who are in that particular age range looking for the way forward for their careers, person you need to talk to is right in front of you or on your screens, depending on when you're watching this. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we now go on to the gentleman who is the main driver of this particular center. I say that with no hesitation. Yes, this gentleman was also my guru, my teacher, the gentleman who really spurred me on onto my journey into innovation, and I'm sure a lot of others. Yeah. So I am very proud to introduce to you from this inaugural chat, inaugural session from this particular studio of ours. Ladies and gentlemen, the Secretary of the Malaysia Association of Creativity and Innovation, as well as the Director for STEM for All Makerspace, Mr. Ramesh Pillai. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Prof. And it's been an exciting journey, all right? And also, thanks for taking on this task of being our MC in the 11th hour, or even less than that. The only reason I know is because he's good at wrapping up things and putting things in the right context. So thank you so much. And thanks again to Jizwan and Prof. Nairullah. It's a wonderful combination of great minds to share. Now, today's session, my role is to actually take you through what we have lined up for Minggu Sains. All right? And as Prof says, that most of you here, we have some parents, teachers, and a lot of our STEM partners, and you make it possible. Yeah? So we like to express our deepest appreciation. And then we also have home viewers, or we call it our online audience. This is for their benefit as well. Okay. Interestingly, the Minggu Sains this year is stretched over a period of time. As Jizwan said, some have started as early as April, but due to a lot of uncertainty, most of them have done in August, September, October. So as you see here, what we are going to do together with SEDA and all our partners, we're going to celebrate right from September up to November. So we have lined up 4 series. Today's series is called Magic of Science. And 2 weeks time we'll have another. And we call it mini carnivals for the simple reason that we do not encourage huge crowds as much as we want. Like when we did it in PPAS, no limit, the more the merrier. All right, but now if too many people come, we'll be a bit worried. So we'll say, all right, we've got to line up, you leave your tickets, you come back in 20 minutes. So that's why we call it mini carnivals, so that we can spread it out. Every 2-3 weeks we have one. Next is engineering, then we have bio, science, and finally environment, right? So there will be 4 different teams. All right, so I'll go through my next slide. For this theme, we call Magic of Science, and we have got lots of activities planned out for the next 2 days. And Izwan also has mentioned, we have got, like for today, we are starting up with this forum, or we call it a sharing session on the Industry 4.0 and the relevance to STEM education. And Prof have very nicely summed it up to say why this STEM education that we are encouraging is important. And I really would like to use your testimony to promote us further, to say that when you walked in here, you went walkers. Wow, that's so flattering. Yeah, so we wanted it that way, and we've got very nice response. It's very casual, and one of the great things that happens here, which is also part of the Minggu Sains, is that there are many things that you don't see it every time. Next week you come, you may see something else. Why? Because we have got Science Breach, we have got there's so many of our partners. Like today, she's bringing an experiment to show how salts react when you burn. All right. So you see very colorful flames, and we said just do that. Why? Because we want to show the magic of science. So kids get so mesmerized. And as Prof, you said during our school time, we did not have that. Only had textbook. Whether you like it or not, you follow it. And today's kids, they're given so much of an option. If they don't like the textbook, that's it. So we have to stimulate their creativity, their mind, their interest, and this is one of the ways. See it, feel it, do it, make it, take it back home. That's basically our concept. Most of our projects, you do something and you take it back. And that all happens during our Minggu Sains. For instance, today we have got one of our partners to do hand sanitizer. All right, a few combinations of distilled water and a few other formulas. These are some basic home-based chemicals mixed together, and you create hand sanitizers. So, thanks to the fundings that we got from through SEDA from MOSTI, we are able to get the STEM partner and say, can you please do it, and so that the students don't have to pay anything. And they take back small, about half, maybe about 250 liters of milliliters of sanitizer. Make it, take it back. So that's very much so I'm sure this will inspire them. They get excited and say, oh, I learned something new. And then try to relate it to what they've studied in the schools, they are in their textbooks and so on. Right? So these are the lineup for the next 2 days. This is happening today, and tomorrow, tomorrow we have a few more programs, and one of it is this DIY workshop, which Izwan also mentioned. So we got one of the STEM partners and because it is very, we're partnering SEDA, so we thought let's choose sustainable energy team. So one of our partners is going to teach kids how you can create a windmill. Of course, we have preset materials, you create windmill and show how energy is generated. Right? And then we will also roll it out to home viewers. Right? The online viewers can also do their own project. So that's happening tomorrow with a whole list of programs lined up here. Okay. So preview session today. We're not calling it a launch session. We're calling it a preview because we want to roll out the programs. Right. So these are the things, and we are very grateful to Prof. Harold for giving a very good overview on Industry 4.0 from the perspective of a lecturer and also as an engineer. I think that's very interesting because you see, the application is very broad. I think eventually it will come to a state where you say you study as an engineer. It doesn't mean you have to be an engineer. Okay, that knowledge is applicable in so many areas. All right. And a quick one, I also am very much involved in a few PIBGs. So my fellow PIBG member, he is a banker, and he said that they had a recruitment, 10 of them, out of which 2 were non-finance based. They were engineers. And he says when they decided to retain, these 2 scored the best. Engineers, no finance background, but so you see, so it works, So maybe, and then I asked him why. I said maybe because they are problem solvers, as opposed to just crunching figures, finance. So you see, that is something very interesting, right? So they do very well in many disciplines. So many of them say, what I'm trying to say as our role in trying to encourage parents, choose these routes. Why? Not necessarily they have to stick. From engineering, if you become a business person, I can assure you you'll be a better business person than somebody who just did an MBA, for instance. Yeah? So these are the possibilities, So thanks again, Prof, for showing, relating how Industry 4.0 can actually benefit our kids. And parents must be aware of that as well. So we did that. Now this is another thing for home viewers or our online viewers can do. So in fact, this was just launched today. This is ongoing. So all those who are at home who view, you can actually go into the various Facebooks. You can go to MMU's Facebook. You can just click on to STEM for All Makers Facebook, and you'll find that this competition. Or you can go to SEDA's Facebook, and you can find that these competitions are on. Right. So within 24 hours, you can just log in. You answer 20 questions, and it's using a very interesting platform called Quizy. So if you answer all the questions and your speed is fast, it's like a game. You see your ranking going up, right? So this is something that is going on, and we're going to have 5 series. So today we launched the first, so there's going to be another 4 more series, all relating to different fields of renewable energy, right? So we'll go to first renewable and then solar, questions relating to solar, wind, and hydro. So this is one of the activities lined up. And here we have VR tour, right? And this is also, now Prof interestingly mentioned about Google Street View, right? So Google Street View, we are all familiar. You look at your location, the map, it takes you to a particular. Now Google has gone one step beyond, and you're aware that you can actually do a street view. They still call it street view, but it's within a building. Sometimes they call it a 360 view, all right? So we have done one here, and we've also done one for MMU. Right? So MMU has actually invested in this rather than, because it's a very interesting way of engaging kids. And UTM also has done this for OTEC. All right? So the next session we will be introducing UTM's one as well. Right? So what will happen is we will promote these sites for kids to go inside and say, take a tour of MMU. All right? Now, of course, again, if it is just a tour, it's going to be, I've seen that, so what? Then there's what's in for me. Today's culture, everybody wants what's in for me. So that's where we have embedded quizzes. All right, take a challenge, take a tour, answer 5 questions, and if you get it all right, maybe we'll give you a gift. All right. In fact, we will give you a gift because that's already budgeted for. All right. So, but this is still work in progress. We've already uploaded. You can, home viewers or our online viewers, you can go to these respective sites. You can take a tour. You can actually see what's happening. That's not live. Sorry, it's already recorded. But today, MMU is doing a 360 view. All right. Today, if you log in, yes, you can actually take a tour, and that's live, a 360 live. Right? So that's happening only for today, but otherwise this link and our STEM for All Makers link will take you and see what you can do, and we'll embed the questions there. Say for example, if they stop at one particular location and they press the I, then a question will pop up or further information will pop up.
Online treasure hunt?
Yes, you're right. So it's an online treasure hunt. In fact, it's very much our explore race, which we have done previously. So our STEM explore race now can be taken online. Alright, so if you like something to do with engineering, take a look, read a little bit more, answer the questions, and here you get your highest score. There's something in for you, right? So this is very much using. In fact, it runs on the Google Streets platform. Okay, all this runs on Google Street platform. And okay, so this is the one that I say the DIY STEM project. This is happening. So we have one workshop using solar wind. How do we see the solar wind working? So kids can actually experiment, experience generating electricity from windmill. That is windmill. And this is the competitions, right? Online competitions. This is thanks to IEM. We have Engineer Amir. This is the CSPAT project. So he has rolled this out. It's ongoing, and of course, we can take a look later further, he'll explain how, but basically it's open and the closing date is sometime in November, right? Yeah, and here also there's cash prizes. So that's why we say that our online viewers, you log on, there's plenty of prizes to be won. It's an ongoing thing, so it's not just for today. From now right up to November, these things are happening. Another online program is Kill the COVID Game. Right? So it's very interesting. It's a game. You create a game. It's an app. So this particular content provider or STEM partner, he's Greg from the organization called Coded Minds. All right. So he has created this. So the students have to enroll for a series of programs. At the end of the program, they are able to create their own game, and the objective is to kill the COVID. So he has lined up some prizes for them too. Right? This is done at home, and these are things that's happening at our center. Right, so like of course our anchor and the strong supporters. So those who want to know a little bit more about renewable energy, you take a tour, you visit there, and you see. So there's also a model solar house, and you can see how the system works. Okay, these are some of the such partners. As I mentioned, we have Science Bridge, we have got MMU to show some of the power transmission, and a few others engineering projects. Okay. And Makerspace, now that's another very interesting area, all right, because this gives kids an experience of fabricating something, designing something, 3D print, all right. Either they have got their own idea, well, feel free to come and use and fabricate and design your idea, or we have got programs, scheduled programs, sign up and participate. All right, and finally, the other very exciting thing is drones. Right, so we have a collection of drones to create awareness on the drone technologies and how it's evolving. And we also got a dedicated drone cage whereby we are able to teach piloting or just for the fun of it. Yeah? Many of them have not experienced. All right, so we say come, and we've got a dedicated area, safe area with a cage, so that they can actually practice flying. And we use this also as part of our explore race, as Dr. Rahmat mentioned, amazing race, the same thing, or treasure hunt. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 projects. Right, so one of the project is fly a drone. So kids are very excited. They come and that's part of our explore race. All right, and finally, big thanks to all our partners. We got a whole list of what we call STEM partners, right? So ranging from MMU, Science Bridge, UTM. So lots of universities have also got their own STEM initiatives. So they say, good, come, let's do something. And they're very, happy, do this. And it's not just here. We also have lots of invitation from shopping malls. So they like to have. So we say, come, let's do a mini carnival or mini STEM, what you call carnival. So these are our strong supporters, and a big thank you to all of them. So I think with that, I would like to thank you all again for your presence here, and also all the home viewers and our online viewers, teachers. We have, thanks to MMU, thanks to Puan Natalia, she has got a huge network of teachers and parents, you know. Dr. Satya has also been blasting this to the parents and teachers community. So I believe a lot of people will be watching what's happening. So to them, I would like to say, do stay online, visit the sites that I mentioned just now, all right? And there's lots of activities and opportunities for students to participate, right? So with that, I'll pass back to our great MC, Dr. Rahman. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ramesh. Dengan itu, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, terima kasih kerana sudi menonton kami atau sudi bersama-sama kami di studio ini. Seperti mana yang telah disebut oleh Cik Izwan, Prof. Hairul, Cik Ramesh, ialah sangat penting untuk kita memastikan anak-anak kita dididik, terutamanya dalam aspek-aspek yang akan membantu kita dan membantu negara dalam masa depan. Ya, seperti mana yang Cik Izwan sebut tadi, bagaimana kerajaan memfokuskan kepada penggunaan tenaga yang sustainable, yang ada orang kata boleh dijana semula. Ya, ini sangat penting, lebih-lebih lagi bila kita salur-galurkan dengan sasaran UN, Sustainable Development Goals, 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So sangat penting untuk kita memastikan kelestarian kemampuan kita. Dan bagaimana kita nak memastikan kelestarian tersebut? Kita pastikan anak muda kita sekurang-kurangnya biasa dengan STEM. Biasa dengan STEM. Dan tentu sekali ada yang ke hadapan. Jadi di sinilah seperti mana yang Cik Ramai sebut tadi, the magic. Let them see the magic. Let them be interested. Let them be excited. And then they can actually be channeled into the pipeline. Yeah? Apa ni rantai nilai inovasi yang akan memastikan sekiranya mereka minat berkerjaya tinggi, mereka ada peluang. Sekiranya mereka minat untuk menghasilkan inovasi, maknanya idea baru yang sampai ke pasaran, ya, mereka boleh bertuang lah, boleh masuk MMU. MMU. Dan tentu wakil UTM ada, wakil universiti lain ada. Mereka ada pilihan kerana mereka ada minat, mereka ada kesedaran dan mereka tahu salur-galurnya. Sebelum kami mengundur diri, kami ingin mengambil peluang ini mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada agensi, kepada kementerian yang telah menyokong kami. Termasuklah yang pertama sekali mesti Kementerian Sains, Teknologi dan Inovasi, kepada SENA, Sustainable Energy Development Authority, kepada MMU, Multimedia University, dan juga kepada rakan-rakan strategik kami. Kerana tanpa anda, tanpa mereka ini, tuan-tuan, puan-puan, guru-guru, ibu bapa sekalian, pusat ini tidak mungkin berjaya. Terima kasih, ribuan terima kasih kami ucapkan. Dengan itu, kami sudahi dengan Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, dan teruskan menonton kami. Terima kasih.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Okay, sekarang ni kita dah sampai dekat tempat yang untuk saya scan My Sejahtera. So benda ni wajib untuk buat sebenarnya. Okay, jangan lupa kita kena scan benda ni so that kita boleh monitor kat mana kita pergi. Dengan banyak sangat booth kat sini, saya rasa awak semua, jomlah ikut saya. Kita pergi ke satu booth yang sangat-sangat menarik pada saya. Dan one of these is engineering. Nampaknya sekarang ni kita ada Syaril kat sini. Assalamualaikum Syaril. Buat apa tu?
Waalaikumsalam. Tak ada apa je, tengok ni macam menarik. Ada gear-gear kat sini.
Weh, ini menarik ni. Okey, sekarang Syaril, kita berada kat mana ni sebenarnya?
Engineering Cluster. Dan kita bersama-sama kita ada Mr. Samuelio from STEM Toys and Learning. So sir, how are you today?
Very good, thank you.
Alright. Okay, sir, can you briefly explain what is your booth is all about? So because we can see a lot of wheel, like mechanical things, so it's quite impressed me.
It's like a toys and like there's a lot of gear in there.
You want to see a magic show?
Wow, it's a magic show. Okay, guys, so you will try to see what Mr. want to say about that magic.
Okay, you can see this is the wheel of a car. This is the engine.
Yes.
Every morning, you start the car engine. The wheel is moving, correct?
Yes.
But when you come to a junction, what happened? It's traffic light, it's red light.
So we need to stop here, sir.
Stop it. Okay. We stop the car, but the engine stop or not?
Wait. No. I can see the engine is still like
moving,
rotating, right?
But is the wheel moving?
Oh no, it's not. Why, sir?
Ooh.
Wow, it's so.
So the traffic light now is turning green.
Okay.
So
Then after that we go to
D
drive.
Then it stop moving.
Wow, it's just okay. That's magic. So sir, can you explain what is going on actually?
Okay, this is actually about mechanical engineering. It's actually used in our automatic gear transmission system. Alright, and this is planetary gear system. You got the ring gear, sun gear, and planet gear. This is how we make it happen. So engineering is very fun. It's like a magic show. So you study engineering, you go back home, you can tell, Daddy, you want to see magic or not?
Okay, before that, sir, I want to ask my friend first lah. Syahrir. Are you understand what sir just explained just now?
I try to understand, but it seems so hard. I couldn't understand.
So never mind, guys. If you want to know about this thing, actually there is some
there are a lot of things here, like toys are so further. Big, you know.
So what we have here, sir?
So we have a different range of product. We can cater from 2 years old, go up to university and industry training. So like this one is actually for just now the planetary gear system. It just come from this box. All right, we can the kids get to learn about 30 models, and the price is only 1,199. All right, and for youngest one, the youngest we have 2 years old. All right, and we can have range for pneumatic and also optic and many more. The sustainable energy, fuel cell energy, we have different category.
So this one is more of like for those who are interested in studying mechanical engineering.
Mechanical, electrical,
I see.
Sustainable energy, pneumatic. This is for pneumatic.
Pneumatic, okay.
All right. So we got different group of product that can cater for it.
So you guys actually, that price is uncomparable for what knowledge we will learn after this.
Yes.
So this is something that for our own future, is it right, sir?
Yes, and just to let you know, this product is from Germany.
Germany so good in engineering.
The quality is tahan lasak.
Tahan lasak
No problem.
So like kids play, siapa kanak-kanak yang main benda ni, so yang lasak-lasak tu engineering is very,
because children like to throw away here and there, so like will never damage.
It's like you are doing that, right?
Wah, tengok tu, nampak tak
Can I kutuk? Something like that. Wow, okay.
Tahan tahu tak?
That's so lasak, dia tahan. So it's very nice.
You don't take the knife of fire to burn it. Okay, I won't get benefit for that. Okay, but in general, we have kindergarten is using it for teaching. Every model, actually, it comes with a special theory and concept behind it. So kids build it, they will learn some
play and learn at the same time. Correct. Okay, understand.
So this is to play and to learn. And this product is not new. It has been in the world for more than 50 years old. So lebih 50 tahun.
Alright, okay, understand.
Okay, so you are from just now
STEM Toys and Learning.
STEM Toys and Learning. So guys can actually follow. Can I have one of the card?
Just show everything you see.
Okay, I will show. Take one. I will keep it for my
also.
kids soon. So here, actually, you can follow their Facebook page. Here is STEM Toys and Learning, STEM TOYS and Learning. So you guys can search it in your Facebook page, and here, so you can see here how to search it online. So
STEM Toys and Learning.
Yeah. Yes. Beside that, actually, you have to follow our Facebook page
yes,
also.
Don't forget to like, comment and share. Alliance MMU Malaysia. Alright, so thank you to Mr. Samuel Yeo. Alright, hope to see you again. Thank you so much.
Hope to see you soon. Alright, any question? Just go to my Facebook or you can call me.
Alright, sure.
Okay, thank you sir.
Thank you sir. Okay, Yusri, menarik kan tadi perkara-perkara yang ada dekat sini. Alright, so next kita nak ke mana Yusri?
Okay, kita sekarang ni akan berada, kalau kita tengok sekarang
kalau
ni,
kita tengok kat sini pun saya pun dah rambang mata sangat, tak tahu nak ke mana sebenarnya sebab banyak sangat aktiviti yang ada dekat sini sebenarnya.
Yang boleh kita lakukan, and kat sini kalau awak semua alright, kat sini kita nampak ada banyak stesen-stesen yang menarik yang boleh dicuba oleh. Kat sini ada stesen 2 lah.
Stesen
Budak-budak
2
tengah buat.
Itu stesen 5 banyak stesen kat sini sebenarnya.
They are actually trying what the activities here. So can we ask
Hi.
Okay, hi madam. Hi. Okay, madam. Alright, madam. Maybe you can hold.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Miss Lai. They call me Miss Lai here in this stand for all Makerspace.
All right. So what you do here?
Oh, I'm a part-timer here.
Part-timer.
All right. So I have, because I love to all these activities here.
With children.
And it's very interesting.
Interesting.
Yes. We have explore race here.
Explore race?
Yes.
In this area, small area, can do explore race as well?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
We have altogether about 7 activities.
7 activities. So each station consists of 1 activities.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
And if they just pay a minimal fee of RM 25.
25. Oh, so cheap.
Yes, they get to take
My
part
God.
in 5 activities. Alright,
Okay.
5 activities only. And then like this LED LED, alright, like this LED, they can add another 10 ringgit just for this.
I see.
Ordinary
Okay.
days is only is 15 ringgit. Okay, so now what he is doing is string art. Okay, it's amazing, this string art.
Spring art. So
String.
what will be happening actually? So
Okay.
they will sketch and then
This is a piece of plastic like that with a hole.
Mhm.
All right. All they have to do is draw,
draw.
or
Okay.
they can also trace it if they don't know how to draw, like what
Yes.
he's doing.
Mhm.
Then after that, I will put it into the oven,
And then it will.
and it will string,
Mhm.
and then it comes out like this. And then we put a keychain there.
So cute.
This is awesome, right?
I see. So from this bigger size, then it will shrink to a smaller size.
Yes.
I see.
From this size,
to that
Alright.
to that size.
it will shrink until this size, and we can make it as a keychain.
Okay. I
All
understand.
right. This is very interesting. And then this one is a slime monster. This is also for age about 3 to 4 years old. All right. So they can play. All right. And then we will give them some ornaments here to decorate. Okay. This is the slime. They have, it comes in different colors.
Different colors. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I understand.
Pink. You have blue, yellow, and green.
There are a lot of colors over there. So I think
Yes.
that this is very because like kids like to play with these things, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
Not only kids, adults also.
Oh really? Okay. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
try after this.
Teenagers.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. What
Then
what
we have this
what else do we
here,
have?
The 3D pen. All right. The
3D pen. Oh
Yes.
wow! This is my first time seeing this in my life. You know.
Oh, it's very interesting. You see, for small, for those kids who do not know much, they can
Okay.
always do a flat thing like this.
Oh, okay. All right.
Chomel, isn't it?
Yes.
They don't know how to do it on their own. They can always trace it out.
I see.
Yes, this is very basic.
Okay.
All right, this is very basic. And then for those teenagers, they can do something like this.
Like, is it pen or like?
Yes, it's a
oh,
pen.
okay. All right.
It's a pen. Yes. It's
But
a pen.
this one took a long time to do, is it? Because like.
No, it doesn't take a long time.
Really?
Yes,
How
you can
long?
Try it.
Okay,
Probably
alright.
20 minutes.
I
15 to 20
see.
minutes.
Okay. This can be my new hobby, Yusri.
Yes, it can be your new hobby. Then, if you want to go
Oh.
deeper, look at that. This is awesome. This is a jar. All right, you can design your own.
Design
And
my own,
You
okay.
can even make
Wow.
this.
Eiffel Tower.
Yes, it's Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
Gila.
Then this one, like what she
Best
is doing
though.
now. She's doing now.
Okay. What
She's
she's
doing
doing?
the Eiffel Tower
The Eiffel
now.
Tower, parts
Yes.
by parts or what?
Yes,
Oh,
then
okay,
assemble
okay,
it.
alright,
Actually, keep these and take home.
Yes, all these are for them to take home.
Oh, so like for 25 ringgit, you can take everything
Yes,
that you make
yes.
Can you give me this free?
Then you have to give me 25 ringgit.
Oh,
Then
so
you can
cute
start
lah,
doing.
Yusri. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, it's
And then can you see the spectacles there?
Oh yeah,
You
spectacle
can
over
wear.
there.
You can wear. Go
Yeah,
ahead
I
and
can wear,
wear.
Karina.
Yes,
Yeah, Cheryl,
that's a
take it. We can
Ah,
start.
yes.
We can try it. Eiffel Tower also.
Yeah,
This is
yes.
the Eiffel Tower. So
Yes.
You guys in making of
yes.
this. Yeah, you can see my friend over there.
Yes.
Yeah, you see wearing the Eiffel Tower. No,
Yes.
wearing the spectacle there. Spectacle.
Yes.
You look so cute, Cheryl. Hey, I love you.
Yeah, comel. Okay. Then we have the pH testing there.
So we have pH testing there. Okay.
Something to do with science.
Something to do with science. Okay.
This one.
Can you actually explain what is this?
Okay.
I tak faham sih. What is this?
Okay. Biar cikgu terangkan sampai you faham.
Inilah kita nak. So guys kena cuba tengok apa dia je.
Okay. Ini biasanya buat di
sekolah, di
sekolah, di Makmal. But here in STEM for all Makerspace, you can do it.
Oh.
Right? Alright. Now what you do is, okay, we have 4 types of things.
Can you try, Cheryl? Can you try?
Okay, milk.
Oh, you have milk there.
Okay. We have what is this?
What is this? Tap water. Tap water. Okay, this is tap water.
This is what? Soap.
This is soap solution.
Soap solution.
This is vinegar.
Vinegar. Okay, vinegar untuk tada cuka ya.
So
4 benda.
So we want to test it.
Yeah.
Whether it's acidic or alkaline. Okay. And how do you test? You use this.
So
what is this?
That is universal indicator. Yes.
So after we put it in, then we kacau-kacau.
Then we can see.
Yes, we see the color, and the colors are here.
So colors here. Okay, you guys, if you want to know the colors, it's actually you can come here and try at this station. So we can try and pay for 25 ringgit only, right?
Yes.
So you can try it by yourself in the Facebook page.
Yes.
So that's it.
All right.
Wow,
so you there's a form here for you to fill.
Form for you to fill.
And you write down the results.
Okay.
And then you find out whether it is acidic or alkaline. All right, according to the numbers here.
According to the numbers for this, untuk warna-warna yang ada dekat sini lah. Kalau korang boleh nampak kat sini ada warna untuk acid, neutral dan juga alkaline daripada merah sampai ke ungu. So you guys can try it out at this station. Just pay for 25 ringgit. So,
yes.
Alright.
This is one of the activity only.
One of the activities only.
So there are 4 more there.
There are 4 more there, so you can choose.
If you don't want those activities there, you can also choose over there.
Over there. So over there we have more.
We have more than that. Okay guys, let's go. Oh my god, so fast. Wait for me.
Alright. This is station 7.
Station 7. Okay, so what do we have here?
We have
more interesting things
here. I will pass the mic to Hanif. Alright, he's Hanif. He knows better. Alright, he can explain.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so basically what we have here is a SAMS lab.
SAMS lab
for the student to learn about coding and programming. Sure. So this, what we have here for Station 7, for them to make a smart light.
Smart light?
Yeah, smart light. So anything with smart that we are making. Yeah.
So the light is very smart lah?
Light very smart lah.
Oh, something like that Okay.
Like that,
So can you explain why is this the wheel, like the wheel and all of this stuff?
All of this is all sensors. Okay.
Oh, the sensors.
Okay. So what we have here.
Can we see from this?
Can camera
come here?
The audience can see what is happening actually.
Okay.
Alright.
So basically, what we have here is the working pad.
Pad. Oh my god, a lot of things here. I've never seen it before.
Alright. So the connectivity for each block it's Bluetooth.
Oh, Bluetooth, so it is connected to the laptop.
Yes,
understand.
What I'm showing right now to you is a flow-based programming lah.
Programming.
So before they are doing like script-based C++ and everything like that.
Alright.
Okay, what you do then is it's already connected. So you just find the input and output.
So the input is key press that is showing there.
Yes,
the input.
Yes,
okay. Alright.
Okay. So try and press.
Try and press here. Okay. You try lah.
Yeah, you try lah.
I'm so scared.
Don't worry about it. Nothing come
nothing?
out, right? So
why nothing come out?
Connect this. That's where the flow-based programming happens.
Okay.
Now press. Okay, now we. Okay.
Oh.
Now we have a light already. Yes.
Okay. It's like.
1, 2, 3. I'm pressing.
I thought you are counting countdown.
Oh no. It's not a new year.
Okay. So. This is where the STEM happens. So we ask the student or your kids how does the light function in your house.
I see.
Okay,
so this is a real time simulation.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
So
benda ni boleh untuk bell juga dan semua benda.
Yes, boleh. Anything. So kita boleh relate dengan budak-budak everyday life so that they can relate. Oh, macam tu lah lampu berfungsi.
Okay, alright.
Macam tu lah. Okay. Alright.
So other than light, apa lagi yang ada dekat sini?
Okay, kat sini kita ada pressure sensor, kita ada DC motor. So macam-macam lah kita boleh buat. So this is the next innovation that the kids can do or create something.
Understand. So guys, if you guys want to know more about what is happening at Station 7 here, you guys can come here or like stay tuned. Just stay in this live session in Multimedia
come.
University Facebook page. You guys
you guys.
he will treat you guys, Okay, alright. Okay, Yusri. Okay, thank you Mr. Hanif. Alright.
Hanif Roslan sebentar tadi.
Okay, alright.
Okay, ada lagi weh, ada lagi.
Ingatkan dah habis, ada lagi rupanya. Tak apa. Okay, let's go.
Sorry. Okay, jom.
It's like jauh betul nak pergi ni belakang.
Ada lagi. Okay, guys, kita kena tengok apa benda yang ada dekat sini dan sangat menariknya.
Oh my god. Okay,
this space here. Can we actually get it free?
This place is a make and take home LED badge.
LED badge.
For 15 ringgit. But today we have it for 10 ringgit.
For 10 ringgit.
If you take part in our Explore Race.
So means
the Explore Race you pay RM25. For 25 ringgit the Explore Race. Then you come here, you learn how to make this badge. This one.
Okay, this badge is really cantik gila.
Cantik gila. Nak buat?
Mestilah nak.
Okay. For
bayar
only
je.
15 ringgit.
15 ringgit only.
10 ringgit.
So
but those who are not taking part, they can
this is
also
the badge,
take part.
But have to pay 15 ringgit.
Yes.
So we just need to pay 15 ringgit. So is there any guider here supposedly?
Yes, there.
Okay.
He is the instructor.
So maybe we can interview the instructor. Interview. Can. Okay.
Hi. What's your name?
Sydney.
Okay, alright.
Okay, can you like explain how actually we want to make the take home LED?
Okay. Wait, just a moment.
Okay, sure.
We back to the booth back. Okay. Okay.
So basically the LED, we just have to place each of the components into the board, and then we just turn it around and solder it. And then same for the battery holder, we just solder it to the board and then just insert the battery. That's all we need to do. So it's a simple project for us.
Is there any switch, because like we will
No.
not wear this all the time?
Yeah, so if you're not wearing the badge, you can just take out the battery and just leave it aside separately.
I see. Okay, alright.
Yeah, so you don't have to keep it all together. That's fine.
Okay, understand.
That's very good and very exciting because it's just a simple project actually.
Simple project.
You guys can come here and try and pay for 15 ringgit.
15 ringgit, guys, not so many.
Not so much.
Not so much. Oh, not so much. Sorry, I'm so bad in English. But never mind.
Tak
You guys
mahal
can
sangat pun, jangan
understand,
risau.
right?
So never mind. If you come here, actually we learning.
We learn.
Life is a learning process.
Yes.
So like STEM itself. So actually you can come here and miss this abang sador to make that thing. Okay. So this thing is very. Later on I will come back lah. I try to do lah.
Okay, later Yusri will show you how to do it.
Oh, inshallah.
Okay.
So there is more booth out there. So I think we can try to go.
Yes.
So thank you,
Alright,
sir.
thank you, sir.
So okay.
So guys, actually I have something to tell to you. So basically, MMU itself, we have a 360 live streaming on our YouTube channel. So if you guys want to know what is 360 live streaming channel, it is a live streaming video on YouTube. It is basically something that MMU has been providing to this event area.
So if they are our streaming partner,
yes, it is. Yeah, because MMU is the streaming partner for this event. Alright. So basically, apa yang kita ada dekat sini adalah live streaming tu dia akan menunjukkan ke semua.
Yes,
ke semua
secara 360
darjah
situasi-situasi yang ada
yang ada di event ini. Termasuk kalau nampak kita orang lalu tu minta maaf lagi kalau bising-bising.
Kita orang
kita orang lah tu. Okey.
So jangan lupa lepas ni kita dah tengok kepada STEM engineering like macam future robot-robot ni kan. Sebenarnya nanti dekat sana depan sana lagi kita akan tengok kat mana kita boleh pergi ke alam zaman dahulu.
Zaman dahulu.
Okay, kalau kau tengok dekat Astro kan, aku suka tengok satu tempat ni which is Natural Well.
Satu tempat, satu channel.
Channel
tempat. Okay.
Biasalah kita dah masuk in character kan.
Okay, baik.
Natural Well tu, aku macam National Geographic lah sebenarnya. So kat situ ada fosil, ada gigi-gigi yang kata.
Yang dinosaur semua tu lah ada.
Tahu pun, kau tahu. Okay, aku nak tanya kau lah.
Right.
Dinosaur apa yang kau suka? Jangan cakap T-Rex.
Kenapa? Aku memang suka T-Rex. Tak boleh
Sebab tak salah aku lah. Kalau kita tak salah Yusri sendirilah. T-Rex ni kan evolution dia akan jadi ayam tau.
Oh ya.
Okay,
ayam?
Nak tahu kan? Tak tahu kan? Okay, kita search. Sebenarnya aku pun tak tahu. Asal je cakap. So apa-apa kau orang semua, STEM ni sangat menarik sebab dia adalah satu bidang atau cabang yang kita boleh kita explore banyak lagi. So betul. Untuk kita explore, kita tengok betul-betul apa yang ada kat sana.
Jom kita pergi dekat apa yang Yusri sebenarnya cakap. Aku sebenarnya tahu sangat ni. Saya tahu sangat ni. Okay, jom. Alright, kalau korang boleh nampak kat sini banyak lagi aktiviti kita belum explore. So nanti kita akan pergi one by one dekat sini, okay? So sekarang kita dah akan bersama dengan orang yang bertanggungjawab terhadap Net Jual ni sendirilah. So,
hai Syaril, sebenarnya hai. Aku dah sampai awal. Okay, kita dekat dengan Akak Saleha. Betul Kakak? Okay, bukan Siti Saleha tapi
ni bukan Mak Leha ya. Bukan Mak Leha ya, ni Kak Leha.
Kak Leha, okay Akak. Apa yang kita ada kat sini Kak?
Okay, yang kita ada dekat sini ialah National Geography.
National Geography, okay.
Smithsonian dengan Clementine.
Boleh kita tengok tak apa ya produk-produk yang ada kat sini? Dia macam menarik. Hati-hati kat wayar-wayar.
Wayar ni terputus sekarang. Kita melatah pula.
Cuba yang ni lah. Okay, macam sekarang ni shark tooth deep kit ni, kita ada fosil tentang gigi ikan Jaws. So kalau macam kita nak buat eksperimen tentang ikan ke apa kan, semua ada kat dalam sini. Semuanya adalah original. Dia kita boleh tengok buat dekat sini. Okey, lagi satu kita ada break open Jodes. Maksudnya yang ni dia original crystal. Dia bukan yang biasa punya, ni memang original lah. Semua ni memang dekat dalam sini.
So Kak, masuk original crystal ni kalau jual mahal Kak?
Sebab yang benda ni semuanya memang dia jenin, tapi bukan kat semua boleh jual lah original lah maksudnya. Okay.
So maksudnya Kak, kalau kat sini saya ada nampak ada gigi apa nama Jaws ni, gigi ikan berjerong. Pegang. Dekat sini pula kita ada dino fosil dick kit. So masuk kat dalam ni ada gigi dinosaur betul lah.
Gigi dinosaur yang betul. So kita kena buka, kita boleh tengok lah, kita boleh buat. Dengan dia ada benda dekat dalam sini.
I see.
So kita boleh explore lagi eksperimen dekat dalam sini. Kita ada Dino Pop, ada Dino Bone dengan Mosasaurus tooth. Semua ada dekat sini. Semua fosil yang original punya. Memang kita tahu Net Geo ni memang kita dah tahu terkenal, betul-betul terkenal. Memang dia yang untuk alam lah.
Okay, maksudnya sekarang ni selain National Geographic ni, kita juga ada beberapa benda yang which is ke future juga. So ini akan ada macam ni apa? Boleh Kak terang sikit tak?
Yang ni Clementine ni. So maksudnya kita boleh buat macam eksperimen tentang elektrik jugalah. Semua benda ni kita boleh tengok dekat sini juga. So dia ada function dia dekat sini, dia akan tunjuklah macam mana cara-cara kita nak buat dekat sini.
Faham, okey Kak. Sebenarnya Alhamdulillah menarik benda-benda ni semua. Dan korang semua, awak-awak semua kalau nak datang sini ataupun boleh stay tune dekat live streaming. Jangan lupa untuk share, follow dan juga share lah dekat makcik-makcik ke pakcik-pakcik, adik-adik semua untuk tengok benda ni semua. Sebab kita orang akan tour tempat-tempat ni dan mungkin boleh cubalah lepas ni apa benda yang ada. So kat sini kita ada Kak Leha untuk terangkan benda-benda ni semua. So kita ada like macam betul-betul dino fosil. So awak-awak semua boleh cuba dan tengok lah. Okay, sebenarnya Kak, Saya tertanya-tanya lah kan, akak ni sebenarnya daripada mana kak? Boleh akak terangkan akak ni daripada mana? Mungkin boleh tadi akak kat sini ada dia punya, ada kad dia lah. Okay, di sini jikalau korang semua berminat dengan apa benda yang kat sini, dah boleh search online. Sebenarnya boleh tengok dekat Facebook page dia juga, iaitu
Isobel Official. Dia tunjuk ni Isobel Official. So kalau nak tengok tentang produk atau nak online, kita boleh tengok dekat sini jugalah.
Okay, jangan lupa untuk tengok dekat Isobel Official ni, dan awak semua boleh dapatlah benda ni semua kan kak. So boleh berhubung terus dengan dekat talian WhatsApp pun boleh kat sini, ada 016 216 2041. And jangan lupa untuk follow host, itu pun the main streamer sendiri, iaitu kita orang punya Facebook page, iaitu MMU Malaysia, dan juga Stand for All Makers. Okay, jangan lupa untuk follow kita orang punya Facebook page juga. Okay, sekarang ni saya punya kawan Syahril tadi, sebentar tadi dia dah ada dekat sana, and nak tahu juga apa yang dia tengah buat. So apa sekarang ni, jom kita tengok dekat Syahril. Okay, Syahril Syahril ada dah ke dekat sana? Alright, Syahril.
Sekarang. Alright. Hi guys. So sekarang saya dah berada di stesen lain lah sekarang. Kalau nak tahu, kalau korang nampak kat sini, kita ada banyak benda kat sini, seperti macam ada kereta kat bawah ni, dan barang-barang yang dalam Lego ni sebenarnya adalah berkait dengan sains sendiri. So kalau saya nak bercakap pasal benda ni, saya pun tak reti lah. Jadi saya nak invite Engineer Amir untuk bersama-sama dengan saya. So apa khabar Engineer Amir?
Baik, terima kasih.
Alright, so Engineer Amir sendiri daripada mana? Boleh perkenalkan diri sikit?
Saya daripada ini mewakili STEM in Me ataupun Micro Concept Text Nambah Berhad. Di sini kami adalah salah satu partner STEM yang menyediakan aktiviti STEM di pusat ini. Perkhususan kami adalah dari segi physical computing. Physical computing ni bermakna kita belajar mengenai elektronik, hardware dan juga software coding.
Okey, faham. So dia berkait, dia gabungan antara software dengan hardware lah sebenarnya. Okey, alright. So kalau boleh saya tanya Engineer Amir sendirilah, apa yang berlaku dekat sini sebenarnya? Sebab saya pun tengok pun tak faham sebenarnya.
Okey, sebenarnya kalau penonton pernah lihat, kalau penonton pernah dengar elektronik hardware adalah perkakasan elektronik. Okey, di sini kita akan gabungkan perkakasan elektronik bersama Lego. Di sini kita akan gabungkan bersama Lego. So kalau tengok kat sini sebenarnya rupa dia macam rupa Lego, tetapi sebenarnya di sini adalah perkakasan elektronik yang memberikan intelligence kepada Lego ni. So kalau biasanya anak-anak main Lego, dia akan build up Lego, lepas tu habis. Di sini kita sambungkan alatan-alatan elektronik kepada Lego. Dia boleh bergerak. Supaya dia boleh bergerak sendiri. Maknanya anak-anak akan belajar mengenai sensor-sensor yang ada ni, dan juga contohnya motor. Dan dia sendiri kena buat coding atau programming untuk menggerakkan, contohnya projek ni adalah projek kenderaan yang nak follow line ni. So dia kena coding lah, dia kena coding sendiri. Untuk macam mana ni?
Kita demo sikit.
Demo sikit sebenarnya. Okey, demo sikit saya tunjuk ni dulu sebenarnya.
Okey, alright. Boleh.
Okey, antara coding yang kita pakai di sini, kita pakai graphical based coding. Mana kalau coding, kalau biasanya kita sebut coding yang text based coding tu. Banyak tu kan. Kalau budak-budak tengok ni lari 200 km lari je kan. So kita buat graphical based coding. Di sini benda graphical based coding ni adalah satu yang sebenarnya di Malaysia adalah satu yang benda baru, tak baru sangat sebab dah lebih kurang 2 tahun di dalam silibus darjah 6. Darjah 6 dah belajar. Kalau sekarang ni darjah 6 dah belajar coding as part of syllabus RBT. So anak-anak sekarang ni memang bertuah lah sebenarnya kan. Kita zaman dulu coding pun lari.
Samalah saya pun sekarang. Okey.
So antara ni contohnya, sekejap saya on ni. Okey, so contohnya yang ni sebenarnya adalah dia sebelum ni anak-anak telah bina spotlight spotlight yang mana dia kena adjust ni untuk menggerakkan spotlight. Okey, menggerakkan spotlight. Allah, jatuh pula dia.
Terjatuh pula. Tak apa. We all drop once kan kita. We all flop once. Okay.
Right. So dia akan turn on kan. Contohnya sini dia kena tekan button, akan menyalakan spotlight tu. Okey, sambil ni dia geraklah. Okey, so ini semua benda-benda anak-anak yang dia kena buat coding sendiri. So sebab kita tahu kalau elektronik hardware dia saja tak bergeraklah binatang ni kan. Kan.
Okey. Faham. Jadi apa lagi yang kita ada dekat sini macam ini?
Ini pula. So yang ni contohnya kita nak tunjukkan sebenarnya di sini ni walaupun perkakasannya sama, kalau tengok ni semua ni oren. Hijau. Perkakasan originally benda yang sama, Cuma bezanya bila kita buat coding yang berbeza, dia akan menghasilkan benda yang berbeza. So contohnya di sini, kalau tadi ni spotlight tadi kan, yang ni sebenarnya kita buat apa dia orang panggil? Flute. Kita panggil flute. So nak try. Cuba try, okay?
Macam mana? Saya pun tengok
kejap, kita
belah mana
kita on kita on.
Okey.
Okey. Kejap Okey, sebenarnya kalau ada ni boleh dengar, dia sebenarnya macam kita main recorder. Macam kita main recorder, cuba tiup kat sini, lepas tu di sini ada button. Ada dengar tak? Mungkin tak apa dengar sangat. Tapi
adalah macam itu.
Okay.
Itulah
sebenarnya konsep dia. So kita cuba, kalau anak-anak pernah main recorder kat sekolah tu yang kita tiup ada bunyi tu, recorder tu kan. So yang ni kita buat recorder elektronik. Kat sini ada button-buttonnya, dia tiup ni sebenarnya di sini bukan tiup sangat, sebenarnya dia detect bunyi. Detect bunyi. So bila kita main kat sini, kalau pandai main muzik lah, saya tak pandai. Kan bunyi lah, betul.
Macam angin sendiri pun boleh.
Betul.
Saya dulu kalau recorder yang betul-betul memang minat sangat lah main, tapi ni first time nampak macam uish, lain macam.
Kita kata kita pakai physical computing, recorder yang pakai physical computing. So antara contoh-contoh projek yang ada di sinilah. Sambil kita tengok semua, kalau tengok saya buktikan, okey, walaupun satu construction dia berbeza, elektronik yang berbeza, ada yang pakai sensor yang berbeza-beza. Coding juga adalah coding yang berbeza-beza. Kalau tengok ni simple coding, yang ni payah sikit, yang ni senang, yang ni lagi payah, jadi lagi kecil.
Dia makin banyak gambar-gambar ni makin susah.
Makin susah lah sebenarnya. Tapi apa pun, walaupun saya kata susah, sebenarnya bukannya susah. Sebenarnya benda ni dibina untuk memudahkan anak-anak belajar coding. Setakat ni tak ada lagi lah anak-anak yang belajar coding macam ni yang lari.
Semua berminat nak belajar lagi lanjut macam tu. Okey. Alright, okey. Bagi saya benda ni sangatlah menarik, dan kalau budak-budak dekat rumah memang sangat macam mana kata, mak ayah pun boleh encourage anak-anak boleh untuk belajar benda ni sendirilah juga. Okey. So, saya interested. Okey, terima kasih IR Amir. Okey, so saya interested dengan benda